indigenous culture, early marriages are considered to be a respected tradition because it brings economical success and, of course, honor to the family. But the government must also protect children's rights, right?
Yeah, I mean, our elders and ancestors have shaped this practice. Who has the right to judge what our culture has followed for generations? But when a tradition puts children at risk, should it still be protected or should it be restricted? Interfering feels like disrespect. Where do we draw the line between respecting culture and stepping in?
I respect our traditions, but I want to decide and choose what I want about my future, my education, and my life.
Culture should guide us, not to trap us or especially hurt us. And tradition must grow change or restricted when they begin to harm us. Respecting culture does not mean ignoring human rights. Both can exist together.
So, should tradition come first or should human rights protect those who are vulnerable?
Cultural traditions should be respected, but when they cause harm, respectful intervention is necessary.
Yes, right. Yes, right.
In a certain culture, early marriage is considered a respected tradition that ensures economics and family honor. International organizations criticize this practice as a violation of children's rights.
Well, in my opinion, cultural traditions may be restricted when they violate fundamental human rights or cause serious harm, especially to the vulnerable groups like children's, older peoples. While traditions deserve to be respected, protecting human dignity and safety must come first.
It's true that tradition has to be respected, our culture. But I believe once it causes harm to people, and to children especially, respectful intervention should be considered.
Spoke up because some traditions are unfair. I still respect our culture.
You made our culture look bad. You should not talk about it in public.
But if nothing speak, nothing will change.
Our traditions are old and important. We should follow them.
Culture is important, but hurting people is not okay.
Both sides matter. Culture and personal freedom are both important.
I love our culture, but some rules makes life hard.
So is it speaking out disrespect or is it a way to improve our culture?
Designing culture is okay.
It is done with respect.
No, individual conscience is more important. Being loyal to culture does not mean accepting the wrong actions. If anyone is harmed by the culture practice, the person must speak up.
Respect. Yes, criticism can be a form of cultural respect when it is done with understanding, sincerity, and good intentions, because it shows care for the culture and a desire to help it grow, rather than to insult or belittle it.
Progress is desired by the community as a whole through dialogue, considering shared values, rights, and people's well-being.
This law gives men and women equal chances to lead.
Our culture has set roles. This changes who we are.
I respect our culture, but I also want a chance to lead.
This feels like forcing a change on us.
Equality means giving everyone a fair chance.
Culture should guide us, not stop for us here.
Everyone can change, but still being respected.
So should equality come first or culture?
Equality is important, but change should be respectful.
No, equality should not always override cultural autonomy because cultures have traditions that deserve respect. However, when a cultural practice causes discrimination or harms others, equality should come first.
Neutrality in policymaking is hard because policymakers have their own opinion, beliefs,
and can be also influenced by politics and society, although they can be fair by using facts and listening to different opinions. But complete neutrality is difficult to achieve.
Usually, the values of those in power, influenced by laws, human rights standards, and dominant cultural or social beliefs.
Well, I usually want to say that here, people might take it the wrong way.
I have the right to speak my mind. That was freedom as well. I think some traditions should change with time, even if it makes people uncomfortable.
That sounds disrespectful to me. Traditions are important to many people.
Wait, let her explain first before we judge too quickly.
Well, I'm confused. Are you against culture or just sharing your opinion?
I'm not attacking culture. I just believe people should be free to express their ideas.
Even if your intention is good, you can still hurt others.
She's not sharing her thoughts, not insulting anyone.
Freedom is important, and respectful culture as is important.
So maybe it's not about choosing one, but balancing both.
I see your point. I don't want to hurt anyone. Maybe I should have explained myself better.
I respect your right to speak. I just care about
I still believe in freedom of speech, but I'll be more careful with the words.
Yes, that's fair. Freedom with responsibility.
At least we talk instead of fighting.
Yes, no chaos, just real talk.
Maybe we can have both respect for speech and culture.
Yes, often can be cause of free expression because protecting free speech means accepting that not everyone will agree or feel comfortable. Offense is most likely decided by individuals since people have different beliefs and feelings. However, society and laws may set limits to prevent harm. Cultural sensitivity should guide creativity, not limit it. It helps creator be respectful while still expressing ideas freely and responsibility. Thank you.
For me, no single person or groups decides what is offensive because it is shaped by cultural norms, social values, historical context, and how affected communities interpret an action or expression.
Creativity should be free, but being respectful of cultures is important to avoid hurting others.
During this activity, my belief that traditions like early marriage should always be respected was a challenge. I realize that some traditions may be very important, but some practices can affect negativity to young people's lives.
My answer is yes. I've done it before, like in a debate where I argued for something I don't really believe just to test the idea. It felt weird at first, like my brain was arguing with itself, but it ended up being kind of fun and eye-opening. No big drama, just a way to learn.
I think cultural respect and social change can exist together. We can keep our traditions while also accepting some changes, as long as we are careful and respectful. This activity taught me that words are powerful and it's important to speak thoughtfully while listening to others.